All right. Golden Eagle Band Audition solo for trombone. The Bountifil Harvest. How we're going to practice this is we're going to go through the solo line for line, and then at the very end we'll play it together. One of the things when you're practicing a solo is you always want to have your metronome ready so that you know that you're practicing and playing it in time. So this song is in 4/4, and it says 96. I think we're going to practice it at 80 beats per minute, just so that we can practice a little bit slower, and then you can bump it up. So if you guys do not have a metronome, you can find free ones online on your phone. You can also, what else? Find them on the computer. They're on Smart Music. And then this one is Tonal Energy, and I think it's $3 or $4. Totally worth it. I use it almost every time I practice. Well, actually, I use it every time I practice. It's got a tuner and a metronome. Today we're going to be using the metronome. It sounds like this.
4, 1, 2, 3.
Very groovy.
1, 2.
So this is something that I use when I practice, and I want to make sure that I'm being accurate with my tempo, and it helps me make sure that I'm playing my rhythms in time correctly. So speaking of rhythm, looking at the first line, you have some dotted rhythms. That's that deck the hall rhythm. Deck the halls with, but it's a little different in this one. If I was going to count and clap, starting from measure 4 where you start playing, it'd go like this. 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 4, 1, 1 and 3. So that's the kind of idea. So as far as the rhythm goes, it's very similar along this song, and you see that rhythm a lot. Looking at our key signature, there's only 2 flats, our B flat and our E flat. So all of our A's, which I don't know if we have any A's. Oh yeah, we have a couple A's. Those are going to be 2s. All of our E's are going to be 3s, and then our B flat is a 1. All the other notes are natural, like we've been playing since the beginning of beginning band. So let's go ahead and try playing this at this tempo.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
and
3, 4. 1, 2,
and
3, 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Starting note is
1,
D.
2, 3, 4.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
And that's basically it. Yeah. So when you're playing this line, just make sure that you practice a couple times and really get that rhythm down. 1 and 3. All right, the next line, similar rhythm. There's that 1 and 3 again, and then we have an 8-bar rest, which I would say you can skip that and just count the 2 beats of rest after the half note. So that one would go
1, 2,
counting
3,
the rhythm.
4.
1,
2,
and
3, 4. 1, 2,
and
3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
Skip the 8 bars.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
Okay, so let's play that. Here we go. Starting with
1,
metronome.
2, 3.
Our first
4.
note is the G.
1, 2, 3,
Here we go.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Oh,
2, 3.
I messed up. So we're going to start now at the beginning of line 9.
1,
Here we
2,
go.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
Going
3,
on.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Okay. Now we're at the third line. This one has some eighth notes. So
1,
if I have my tempo
2,
going,
3, 4. 1, two,
like this.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3,
and
4,
4,
1
1 and
2
2 and
3, 4,
1, 2, 3, 4 and
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2,
and
3, 4,
I'm
1,
not really singing the right
2,
pitches, but that's the
3,
idea.
4,
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
So again, thinking about the rhythm and the notes, first important thing, and then you add in all the other stuff like dynamics and articulation. All right, the fourth line, it goes
1,
rhythm-wise.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
and
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
And again, not necessarily the right pitches, but that's the right counting. Let's go ahead and
1,
play it
2,
now. Starting note is the G.
1,
Here we
2,
go.
3, 4.
And
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
I'm
4.
gonna try that again.
1, 2,
Starting
3,
note is the G.
4. 1, 2, 3,
Here we go. Line 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
That was the fourth line. Now we're going to do the last line of this solo that's marked, which is the fifth line. So with this one, you've got some eighth notes. Let's just go over that really quick. So it's going to go C, D, E flat, F, D, E flat, F, A natural. So a little faster. Again, a little faster. Okay. The weird thing is that jump to the A. Just do your best. So let's count our rhythm.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
and
2,
and
3,
and
4.
and
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
and
3, 4.
There's that 1
1,
and 3 again.
2.
Okay? So let's do the last line
1,
together.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
So that's basically the rhythms and the notes. We're not really playing this musically. I'm not really playing with the dynamics or articulation. So that would be the next step. We're going to go all the way through it right now with the metronome going. Again, we're going to skip both the 8-bar measure of rest and then, but we're going to count in the first measure of rest, the third, 3 measures of rest. But that 4 measure rest in the middle, I want to count that out just so that we have a chance to regroup and get ready for the next section. So here we go.
1,
We're going to start
2,
right on measure
3,
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, three, four. 1, 2, 3,
Going on.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
And that's it. So I'm not perfect at this either. And this is not necessarily a hard piece, but it's not necessarily an easy piece. But with some practice, I think you'll just do fine. The tempo of 80 is totally just a tempo I picked. You can go faster, you can go slower. And when you're recording this for your audition, the best advice I can give you is play it however fast you need to play it cleanly. So if it's at 80, if it's at 70, if it's at 90, whatever you sound best doing, tempo is not an issue for me. I'd rather hear the correct rhythms and correct notes. I'd like to hear dynamics and some articulation if possible, but strive for those things over the speed. Speed is never going to be a thing that I'm going to worry about in any audition you ever do. Okay? Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.